Welcome to my custom interloper run. I'm Knifefoot29 and here's what's in our backpack. We're at 32 out of 45. Uh, kind of debating on what I want to do today. Clothing's all good. I'm going to carry around this extra insulation. It doesn't weigh much. I got a ton of cattails and water. I have both bows on me. Um, I broke down two of my arrows and crafted them so the arrows are all good. And that's what we got there. Do I only have... What was I looking at? I saw something here. What was it? Oh, I only have one can. Okay. And we're on day 27. And here's our skills. Archery went to the level 3 when I crafted those two arrows. So we get reduced sway by 50%, damage increased by 10%, and critical hit chance increased by 15%. That is good. Mending is coming along. And we're about mid-morning, so I need a can. I'm gonna take, not a stick, but I'll take a stick anyways. Alright, so I said, I'm not sure if any of you saw on the Discord, I was gonna go harvest that bear, but the bags despawned. I've had that in the past when I tried to do something off stream, and sometimes it'll work where the bear isn't there, and sometimes the bear is there. So I loaded my game like 5 different times and ran out there 5 different times, and the bags were always gone. So I've always kind of had that fear with the bear, with any of the bags despawning after an overnight, so that's kind of why I don't usually leave them, but whatever. So today we're going to head over. I don't think there's a moose here. We're gonna go through Pleasant Valley. Hey, Mitan, welcome in. Did I challenge any more wildlife to a bout of fisticuffs? No, I didn't. I did not. So, I made the moose bag, but I still want to go to HRV. Just to see what is out there. That's where the bow variant is. We're at level 3 on archery right now, so we're not too far from level 5. I won't be using that variant until I get to level 5 to prolong its life. If you haven't heard before, somebody did a test on that once, and at level 5 with that new bow you get 200 shots before it breaks. So I want to maximize my usage of it. Wow, look at this wind. So we're not going to go directly to HRV, we're going to go to Pleasant Valley, cut through into Mystery Lake. Oh, right. I mean the not new bow, the bow in the airfield is the new one now. Yes. That one I've never found. I don't even know what this bow is called, the one that's always in HRB, but yeah, we're not going to go directly to HRV. We're going to go to Mystery Lake. And I think we're just going to kind of bypass Pleasant Valley. Just cut through it. And we're going to look around in Mystery Lake a little bit. And then we'll go to Mountain Town. We'll do our thing in Mountain Town. And then we will go to HRV. The one in the airfield is the sports boat. What's the one in HRV? I can't remember the name. Hey, young Draco, welcome in, and thank you for the bits. And I want to get some proper food, too. I don't want to be eating all my cattails. I'm going to store them somewhere.
I can't feel my hands.
And I'm not Billy Goating down this. I've had issues with it. Ooh, but I want that piece of wood. Give me that. I think we'll go into the bunker here and warm up. And I'll drop the chunk of wood over here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't know why I picked that up just to drop it, but it makes me think that they're gonna drop in a nice tight cluster, which I know they won't, but let's move these. Alright. Oh, how much gold did I have? I have 5, okay. Whoops. I'm trying to look at chat and negotiate this tree. You'll be goading down in a couple of days. You have too much you want to move to Pleasant Valley. Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with all that stuff at the Mountaineer's hut.
This'll come in handy.
I like my idea of moving all of my firearms to one location. I can handle having a bunch of other stuff in different locations, right?
I could use this.
Ooh, that's actually better than the one I have. But I still haven't decided. I mean, the camp office always ends up being the main base, just because of how central it is. So maybe at some point in the run we'll start moving the rifles over there. We're gonna end up with a base in every region, basically, like a little outpost that has some supplies. But yeah, I do think that the camp office will end up being the main base again. There's good space in there. There's pretty decent storage. It's central to everything. Almost hit harvest there. What's wrong with me? I gotta stop playing 7 Days to Die before I start streaming because I get accustomed to doing certain things in that game. And then I get into this game and I get close to making a mistake. Sometimes you guys catch it, sometimes you don't. But I catch it. What's coming out here? We got 9 arrows. Young Draco, you like 7 Days to Die? I like it. It's my other favorite game. I'm over 5,000 hours in that. I don't like necessarily some of the changes they've made. Like, I go back to Alpha 15, I think it was, 14 or 15. And the zombies on Horde Night, the zombies used to come from all directions and they would just attack your base anywhere. And I actually thought that was better than what they have now. I just turn off Horde Nights now. I mean, there's more to the game than Horde Night. And I like the other aspects of it, but it seems like now, there's just one base to make. Make some sort of base that elevates the zombies. Make a weak point so you know where they're gonna attack you from. Hello.
This stuff will come in handy.
Ooh, you're 90, you're a good one. Yeah, I'm getting them saplings. I don't know why I want this body first. And these feathers. But now it just seems like, yeah, you make a base where you elevate the zombies, you give them a weak point to get to you, and it's just a matter of what version of that base you're gonna make for Horde Night. Whereas before the zombies became structural engineers, they would attack from the north, then the next wave from let's say the east, then the next wave like from the west, right? And then you gotta pay attention, right? Back in those days, I don't know that the changes they made in that game are better. Some of them are, but I miss those old days. And you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of screamers. There is a mod to turn off the screamers, but I wish there was just an option in the game to shut them off. I would like to be able to work in my base. I'm also a digger, so I still, to this day, I still like to dig a base down to bedrock, and it's just my thing. I love digging in that game. I turn up the block damage so I can one-hit the blocks when I'm digging and when I'm pickaxing. There's been times that I've turned on the game purely just to dig. As stupid as it sounds, it's just very, I guess what they call it these days, it's very satisfying. What the hell? I almost walked into a bear. Where is he? There he is. There he is. No, 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 no. Can I skirt by this guy? I play on PC. There's all kind of issues with 7 Days to Die on console. Look at him eating. Don't eat yellow snow, bud. Eat the white stuff. I originally bought 7 Days to Die on console because I was a console player. I still consider myself a console player, even though I can't tell you the last time I turned on my PS5. I don't even own a PS5 game, still. But, every time I was looking up videos of how to do certain things, I would notice, I'm like, hey, that's not in my game. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, they're playing on PC. Okay. And there was like a quarter, at best, a quarter of the items and POIs on console that you had on PC. So I bought the game on PC. And then Telltale Games was the ones porting it over to console. They went under for a while. And you were like several alphas behind what PC was at. And okay, that's just the bear cave. And well, and one thing I should mention too, 7 Days to Die on console was the first time I bought a console game that wasn't completed. And back then I didn't know it wasn't completed, because I'd never experienced buying a game that wasn't completed for PlayStation, right? And so yeah, they went under. You were several alphas behind. The Fun Pimps have regained the rights to make the console version. And what I find to be extremely dirty is they have said they are going to update the console version, but it will not be compatible with your previously bought console version. So if you previously bought the console version and that's how you play, you will have to buy the game all over again. That is dirty. Alright. Full or empty? Empty. Whoever it was that pointed that out, that if it says abandoned, it's empty. Such a simple little... Hey, nobody's ever checked up in that one, I don't think. It's such a simple little thing to notice that I never noticed. And now it's just like, how the hell did I not notice that? You find games on PC super difficult. You know what? Gaming on PC isn't as bad as it used to be. Like back in the day, you had to be almost a friggin' hacker to get a game to work. But as much as I hate Microsoft, one thing they've done pretty good because of Xbox and everything like that, a lot of the games on PC now are compatible with your controllers right from the get-go. You don't have to sit there and configure your controller, which was always one of my issues. I don't use a controller anymore, but in the early days I was still stuck with requiring, I couldn't figure it out on keyboard. It's just too many buttons. But nowadays it's just a lot of the games are just pair up your controller and everything's good to go. So for people who are new to PC gaming, it's a whole lot easier than it used to be. I think even when I started a few years ago on PC, it was a whole lot easier than it used to be as well. I think 10 years earlier I had attempted some PC games, but I didn't have a gaming computer back then. And I had no clue what I'm doing back then, but I don't know if I really want to loot this whole area. I'm not going to find anything that I don't already have. I'm just going to find, I mean, I can take the food if it's good. Well, let's be honest, I'm taking the food whether it's good or not, right? I will get this one. I'm not gonna go and do all the other bags. In fact, I'm gonna just drop that. And let's continue on. Yeah, the hard part now is building or acquiring a PC. They're so damned expensive. The first gaming PC I had built had like a GTX 970 graphics card in it. That was a few years before I bought this one, and that thing is junk right now. Like it's useless. This one's got a, I think I mentioned before, this was a pre-built that I had no choice in buying, because when I bought this, you couldn't find a graphic card anywhere. So this one cost me like $3 when I bought it, and it's got a RTX 2080, and at the time that was pretty close to what a graphic card was going for because of the crypto miners and 30 pricks. The miners ruined PC gaming because it became so expensive for people to get into it. And I keep watching videos on the graphics cards that come out and this and that, and even though the miners aren't buying up all the cards anymore, the demand isn't there anymore. The makers of the cards all got accustomed to those huge prices and are doing whatever they can to try to fabricate demand by either not putting out enough cards or holding them back or whatever it is, just so they can overcharge. And that's a dirty tactic too. You can sell one at $2,000, or you can sell like 20 at $500. What do you think you're gonna make more money on? Last time you upgraded your PC, you didn't upgrade the card because of the prices. Yeah. And that's what made consoles so appealing. I mean, consoles obviously not as good as PC. But let's be honest, it's a lot better than it used to be. And for the price, You can't beat it. You saw an Alienware gaming laptop that made you drool, then your mouth went dry when you saw the price.
Eat a tree.
Exactly. They don't need to cost what they do. Greed ruins everything. The companies are getting greedy, and the gamers are the ones that suffer. The advantage that a lot of people don't think about for console, though, is, I mean, you basically have PlayStation and Xbox. You make a game for that. The developers know the specs of the PC or of the PlayStation or the Xbox, and there it is. They just make the game, make it work with those components. PC. One of the reasons that there's so many issues with PC gaming is because they have to try to figure out. Oh, look at all the wolves. When they're making a game for PC, they have to configure it to work with like 10,000 different variations of what somebody might have built. This person's got this processor, that person's got that processor, this person's got that card, this person's got that card, this person's got this motherboard, this person's got this one. That's why it's so difficult. I don't know what to look for in a gaming PC either. I look at the graphics card. Like, that one sounds like it's a good one. At the time, the RTX 2080 was a pretty decent card. It still is, I think. But I don't get how cards work. Like, when I see somebody using a 1070 Ti, like, is that better than mine? Or is it worse than mine? I don't know. I just don't get it. The only thing I do know is what I've heard is that all the 40 series cards are fairly underwhelming and overpriced. My PC is upgradable, even though it's a pre-built, but I would have to rely on the geek that works in the shop to tell me, like, hey, can I put that in this? Because I don't have a clue. It ain't my thing.
I'll take it.
Anything over here? Oh, we got a pry bar. RTX 2080, to your knowledge, is still at the top, but very well could be wrong. Mine's pretty good. I can still play most of the games at ultra settings. Some I turn down. The problem is sometimes it's not your hardware. That's the problem. Sometimes it's the optimization of the game. I mean, the two games I play the most are 7 Days to Die and this one. And I don't think either of these games are. I mean, this one's not nearly as bad as 7 Days to Die in terms of optimization, but it's not. I think they can still do
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
a little bit more to the optimization of this. Yeah, that first gaming PC I had built, the guy, I didn't know, because why would I? But I didn't know that the guy who was speccing out everything for my PC was a rookie. I think I paid way too much money to get not nearly what I should have gotten. I only found out after taking it in one day to have some kind of work done to it. The new nerd was going through the spec sheet and mumbling to himself, why did he use this case? Why did he use this? Why did he use this? So I questioned him on the case, like, what's wrong with the case? Well, it's just not very good for cooling. I wouldn't have chose it, he said. I'm like, oh, great. Can I have my money back and actually have a pro do this? And of course the answer to that is no. Why would they want you to get your money's worth? Yeah, unfortunately most rookies do build for the looks. We know Merd's got the snazzy computer with all the lights and such, but I can put lights elsewhere in my room. That's not a shot on Merd by any means. I'm just saying. You know, I should be smart with my fuel management here and just kind of not be using this while I'm searching, like, easy to see containers. But I kind of don't want to. Oh, 197.
I can barely walk with this
Whoops.
much gear.
Yeah, but you can still walk there, Astrid. You're good. You know what? I'm gonna pick it up. Unless your case is literally a fish tank, the guy dragging on its airflow was completely full of it. You know what? I don't disagree with that. some employees like to look at their coworkers like they're better than they are. And honestly, some of them are so stupid
Nobody needs this anymore.
that they don't understand that while trying to make themselves look better to you, they're actually just telling you that your stuff is garbage because that guy did it and you and he didn't, right? I never had any airflow issues with mine. I had graphic issues. I don't think it definitely didn't last as long as this one. I guess carrots will go on here. Potatoes. We throw the potatoes down here. And you and you. You. There is that beautiful sound. So such a simpleton sometimes.
Precious bitties from the hobbits' pockets. We love them. Thank you.
Hey, Dr. Kane, thank you for the bits. Oh, I have to go over here. We gotta drop these. And look at that. They're only at 1 though. Interesting. Whatever. I'm not wearing them. We're all good on everything. Oh, those saplings. I may as well chuck them downstairs. We can do that. You know what? I'm gonna keep that scrap metal. I need more food. What do I have on me for food? Let's eat. The only real time you need to worry about airflow, generally speaking, is if you're overclocking it, then you want to make sure you have good airflow so you don't melt it. Yeah, and I don't know how to overclock. I mean, my computer has a program that does that for you, but I don't do it. I would love to find somebody that would clean my computer, but every time I try Googling it, I just find places that remove viruses. Like, no, mine's just dirty. Ooh, let's what's the time of day anyways? Oh, let's get out of here. By here, I mean the basement. We'll go up to a bed and I only have 3 cloth. I'll take down a cloth. That'll give me enough. And where is it? We'll harvest that. And whoa, I just about did it again. Luckily, it's not an instantaneous thing. If you actually do hit that button, you can cancel it. Alright. I forgot to drop the salt. What? I want to kill a bit more time. We'll just throw the excess cloth in the cabinet. Alright, that should have been pretty easy to find the bed from there. There it is. Right. Did I find the sewing kit? Yes, I did. 65. I didn't bring any leather. How long is that? 1 hour? I'll bring out the daylight so we can see. Ooh, mending 2. And the bongos. Alright, you can go there. I hope I don't regret this. Oh, we got terrible weather. Terrible weather. Well, you know what? There's that stair or two upstairs that drives me nuts. Let's get rid of this one.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Yeah, we gotta drop some of this water. We're gonna drop the wood. Throw the wood over here. We can do that. I really need some food. And you're ruined, so we can't even eat you. Hey, thanks for the bits, young Draco. I'm gonna take those. I hope it's nice. I really hope. It's still not nice. Well, we don't have a choice. I guess we're gonna fill our belly on these things. No, it's horrible out. I'll leave 20 of them. I'm gonna grab that. I thought I was a little drier than I am. I don't want to spend all day here. But honestly, I can't go out in that weather. Apparently toques are tough. It's a whole different skill level to repair a toque. Alright, now it's good. We got 10 arrows. I don't really feel like hanging out in Pleasant Valley too long, but at the same time... Oh, I still have 2 hacksaws. Hey, Dragonfire, welcome in. I still have 2 hacksaws. I have 2 pry bars. I didn't really pay attention well enough to what I had in my inventory. Alright, that's a hint. Alright, let's go back into Bongo Central here. And we'll chuck them on the... chuck them in the cabinet, I guess. You know what? The workbench is a nice place to store stuff, too. I am doing great, Dragon. How are you doing? Alright, we don't need that one. And that one. Definitely don't need that. I got a fishing book. That might have been a nice thing to read during that storm. What are we at? 36, and what is the reason? The water. No, can't be the water. 1 knife, 1 hatchet. 3 of these and 12. I'm gonna take the cloth, I don't care. Let's go to Signal Hill after we check the barn. I don't see any wildlife. I need a deer. We need a deer. We haven't seen a deer for a while. At least not while we were in hunting mode. And I need it to take the arrow and fall down. Ooh, maybe there... Can you find arrowheads in here? Like broken arrows? You should be. Just because of story mode, right?
This'll come in handy.
There we go. Right, I'm not missing the revolver this time, if it's here. I used to always find the revolver over here. But I think they moved it to just over here now, so... Oh, flare.
Perfect.
You know what? I'm gonna put you on the bench. You stick out nice. And what's upstairs? You never finished story mode, Dr. Kane. Well, guess what? Neither is Hinterland. I would love if they would finish it. I don't really like the story. I don't care about the story. But I actually don't mind the gameplay of the story mode. So I think it would be nice if one of these years they decided...
This stuff will come in handy.
Hello, rabbit skin hat. 97. Be nice if they finished it one of these years. What is... You know what? Alright. Let's put you there. I wonder... Will we get the pensive moose? Yeah, most people do play for survival. But at the same time, Hinterland said survival was never intended to be part of the game. So stick with your main plan, finish your story, and then release like 10 different DLCs. I will buy all 10. And not be bitter. But with them taking so long, like it's been over 2 years now, I think, since the last story episode came out. Obviously, COVID was issues. They need the voice actors, but you know what? Musicians record songs at home and send them in. So why can't voice actors do the same thing, right? So I think they could have found a way to get it done. I will never not be bitter about them releasing DLC before continuing. If you ever actually paid attention to all the stuff that was said, there's plenty of lies in what was said. One of them being, we asked for the DLC. No, we didn't. You asked us a question, and people answered it. So don't say that we asked for it. Another one is that survival was never intended to be part of the game. Well, how come there's a roadmap for survival going back to 2014? I really wish when I saw that I would have screenshotted it, because I can't find it anymore. And it would have been nice to have that little roadmap, because they're still implementing stuff into survival that they were talking about in 2014. And in the early days, survival made more sense because, I mean, you had 1 or 2 episodes to play and then you were done with the game. So it's like, oh, okay, here, play survival. It's Epstein's list now. No, Automod does not block Epstein. One person doesn't ruin a name. The only one person is like Hitler. It would be wrong of Automod to block Epstein, because what if we're talking about Welcome Back Kotter? Epstein was awesome. Judas. You know what? I'm gonna take a few cattails. Not too many, but enough. Well, we don't got the moose. Takes them all. Hail the hoarder. I didn't take them all. I only took 7. Let's go up here. Oh, I kind of missed the little picnic area down there. I don't know what's actually down there, though. There might be a knife or a hatchet or something. I don't think there's anything too terribly important down there.
I think I can use this.
Wow, we got stems coming out our butt. We got 4, right? Yeah, we got 4. I just wanted to take enough cattails that if we can't get a deer, we can keep our hunger in a good spot. Not much down at the picnic area. Checked in several runs. Mostly found soda and jerky. Stems are not suppositories unless you're into that kind of thing. Well, hopefully we can find enough stuff up at Signal Hill. We haven't been here before, have we? No, because we... Yeah, this is our first time. Again, I'm getting my runs mixed up. But I think this will be our first time at the Signal Hill, so hopefully we can get enough items. I brought 3 scrap metal, so we only need 2 this time, which will take the toaster and the pail. That'll be a half hour. And we should find a battery. We should find more wires and fuses. We should be okay. This is all virgin territory. I would allow the comment, but I have to stop playing to do it. That's why I read it. Nice one, Merd. Look at that, the cheapskate used his points. Make a note. Merd used some points. This is a rare occasion. Yeah, Automod really does block half the English language. I don't know if you remember or if you heard it, but I was talking like I was chatting on another streamer's thing and I made a comment about something being filthy and it blocked the word filthy. Like, why? Why is filthy a bad word? It's, you know, stupid. There should be a sapling over here, isn't there? Yes, there it is. But I wish the game would continue. Like, if I was to throw it on auto walk, I wish I could go over to my other screen to allow or disallow a comment from Automod. And just have the game continue walking. But it'll actually stop me. Apparently Automod's what your generation calls a snowflake. Yes, Automod is the ultimate snowflake. It gets butthurt over everything. RA was having issues because he would refer to himself as a noob in the game and it kept automodding that word. For bullying. It's not bullying when you're saying it about yourself. It doesn't understand context. Oh, there's some more scrap metal. What was over here? Anything? Just the wood? Whoever compiled the list for Automod wasn't beaten enough in primary school. No, they weren't. They were sheltered. Ooh,
Take it.
26. We won't take you, but we'll move you into a more desirable location. That's all of those. Yeah, it's to protect the kids on here, but you know what? That's kind of easy enough to do, right? Just give me an option to say over 18 only. they're pushing for adding, like, labeling your streams on Twitch. They're really pushing for that. Hello.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
And the funny thing is, I don't have enough hours on Twitch to label my stream properly. And I don't really understand that. Oh, hello, stim number 5. But let's be honest, parents are gonna hate me for saying this, but it's not Twitch's job to parent your child. It's your job. So, know what your kids are watching. It's pretty hard these days, though, I understand. With cell phones and everything. And not being a parent myself, I don't really... Ooh. What other coat do I have?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I like that. That's 2.5 at 2 kilograms. What was the simple parka? 1.8 at 1.25. Okay, I'm gonna drop it out here. But yeah, not being a parent, I don't know all the ways of blocking your child from doing this or that on their phone. So maybe it's more difficult than I know. Alright, I need... Oh, look at that. Murdback's all happy. I didn't have to say you missed those wires. No, you didn't. Oh, we don't eat crackers. Hey, there you go. We are fixing the transmitter. We weren't muted. What are you talking about? How do you know I wasn't just being quiet? You know me too well, Murd. Alright, there was nothing really in there, was there? There's no reason to go back. Let's just continue. I'm never quiet. That's funny because actually I am usually quiet in real life. It took a long time. Like, I'm a very I'm a very shy person, Dr. Kane. Like when I did videos on YouTube for 2 years with no commentary because I have this issue that I explained in my very first, I think it was season 3, episodes 5 or 7. And I explained my issue where if I think there's other people there, I shut down. And even if it's just my wife, if I think my wife can hear me talking while I'm playing, I'll shut down. I don't know, and it's still happening. I don't know if anybody noticed, like, there was 5 weeks when she was in England, and I was actually talking a lot louder during my streams because I was at ease. Well, once I started doing commentary on the videos, I got used to talking to nobody. Right? Because, I mean, you're making a video, so there's nobody actually watching while you're making it. So when there's people in chat here, it's way easier to talk. And for new people, like new streamers, it's way easier to not feel like an idiot who's talking to himself. As a writer, if someone's watching over your shoulder, you can't type, yeah. But see, I have also a reverse issue to that quiet thing. Where sometimes if you get me going, good luck shutting me up. I can't tell you how many times I've met somebody and they look at me later on and they're like, I liked it better when you were quiet. Like, well... Hello, Arrow.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Let's go in here and warm up a bit. Thought that was coal, but I guess it's not. Or you get pinched. Depends on Dad's mood. Yeah, if I'm writing and they come stand anywhere near the computer, they get pinched. Nice. Crikey, we really are twins. You go to those extremes as well. Sometimes good luck getting me to talk. Other times you really wish I was shut up. Yeah, if any of you don't know, me and Murd are basically like twins that have never met. And we're not even the same age. Not even close. That's how some of us shy people are, though. Like, that might be why people don't like shy people. And how come in this day and age where everyone is getting special treatment for their issues, has nobody actually stood up for the shy people? Dr. Kane likes shy people. He gets the word in edgewise then. The problem with some of us shy people, though, is just what me and Murd were saying. Like, sometimes once you get us going, You might regret it. I'm probably completely wrong when I say this, but it could be due to the fact that being shy means that over the years, maybe we don't have the same amount. Oh, look at you, baby. Maybe over the years we don't have the same amount of socialization because we were always quiet. And so maybe sometimes we say things that we probably shouldn't have said. Or maybe it's just me because I'm an idiot. I can't tell you how many times my wife has looked at me like, did you really just say that out loud? Like, yeah, I did. But I'm a hypocrite. Because I'm a shy person, but I don't like shy people. Because they weird me out. Just standing there all quiet. Alright, what can I do? I really don't want to eat those crackers. You know what? Let's break you down. Oh, Dr. Kane redeemed stretch. Alright, let's see if I can get one. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, I might. There we go. Thank you, Dr. Kane. Nice one. Yeah, that felt good. I do like a good stretch. The kind when your head buzzes. You always try to do it about an hour in. Nice. Alright, we are going to have a little peek around. Oh, we got a bunch of wood. We have a person. Let's go this way. This is one cave I don't... Ooh, look at you. 1.3. You know what? Smart guy says, let's stay here and harvest this guy up.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
To all those former survivors. Yes, they were. Where's RA? I don't know. I do not know where he is. He's usually here. 9 out of 10 times. I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. There should be a benefit to using an existing burnt out fire. I'm gonna go left in hopes that this is not the exit. I can't remember. Oh, there we go. We got a bedroll. It might actually be better than the one we got.
This'll come in handy.
It is. I think ours is in the 60s. Now, how long can I walk around with 2 bedrolls? Well, the benefit is free charcoal. Yeah, but I already have... Well, I have 3. I think there should be, like, maybe a 5% better chance to start a fire with an existing one. Just to give it a use when you find one. Because usually when you find one, there's no real benefit at all to using it. This is... Is this... I didn't come out of here, did I? So I think if they gave you like a little buff to your ability to make a fire, maybe it would make some of us think, maybe I should use that. Well, we're not gonna go... let's use this, and we'll use a book.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
There we go. We got a good screenshot there. I'll do that. I don't think... no, we don't need water. 19 and 8. 73. There's either an aurora out there or the world installed RGB lights. Yeah, I think that's definitely an aurora. It'd be cool if it was turning purple and all that too. Well, I hope this fills our belly. I doubt it. No.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
That I don't agree with. 70% meat. Couldn't give you food poisoning. I think anything under 50% I'm good with that giving you, but not at 70. Yeah, we got the bubble guts there. You know what would be funny is if I used that Reishi and looked over and found out somebody was just using the sound effect. That would have been hilarious. Oh. Let's eat this. Although I think I might have clued in when I heard the farting and stuff. You've had 70% peanut butter give you food poisoning earlier. You were like, huh? I know, right? I think 50 is acceptable. Anything below 50. But, I mean, it's not like it's difficult to get rid of. I think the first thing you do when you start a run is grab reishi and rose hips, so it really shouldn't be an issue. But it could be if it's early enough that you don't have the ability to make a fire. But that's where I also thought that the new recipes should have just been a little simpler. Like maybe instead of making reishi tea, you could eat the mushrooms, but it would have a reduced ability to cure the food poisoning. So making the tea would definitely be the better way to go, but eating them in a pinch also has a chance of getting rid of the food poisoning. I'm really not a fan of the recipes. I've said that more than enough times, but I thought I had one recipe for every item that we have in the game, and that would be enough. I think they went overboard to the point where you probably won't see me use them very often. Maybe in time I'll get more accustomed to it and I'll start doing it more, but I've made a handful of the recipes so far. I did say I wanted to make one of every recipe.
Okay.
Nope, can't eat you. I guess if I would have just hovered over it long enough, I would have saw that it was ruined. But yeah, maybe over time I might start using them, but right now I'm just like, nah. It goes against the complications of the recipes, goes against the simplicity of the game. Plus like in real life...
I hate being cold, because I really do.
Shut up, Astrid. In real life, there'd be so much more to eat in the woods. And the reason there isn't in-game is simplicity and balancing, right? Yeah, they do offer alternative gameplay choices. I want to keep you... I don't think there's a wolf out here. Yeah, the idea is probably just keep it fresh for the players. You do get to a point... Hey, coach, there's your view. You do get to a point where you're playing this game, you're like, I mean, I'm at that point with the dam, right? I don't want to loot the dam. I may not even loot the dam in this run. To be honest, I don't feel like it. I don't know that I'm going to find anything that I really need. And it just takes so much time. It's just too big. Too many places to check. My loot container is still set for Interloper, so I'm not going to find a whole lot of stuff. I don't think I'm going to find anything more better. Good Ingress. I don't think I'm going to find anything that's better than I have. I don't know. I mean, maybe I won't not loot it at all, but oh, okay, that's not. But I don't think I'm gonna loot it right now. I will definitely look. Oh, okay, good. I actually did look in that. I'm gonna look for the. This got me again. From a distance, this and that looked like they made something. Kinda. I'm definitely gonna look for the rifle. But after that, I think everything else in the dam can wait. No rifle. No book. I remember missing that book. The hoarder in you finds it difficult to bypass checking the dam, but yeah, you agree. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's so damn big. No pun intended. Or maybe intended, I don't know. Take that how you want. Right after I say we're not gonna loot the dam, I'm looting the dam. I mean, I'm sure you can find matches in here somewhere. But we don't really need it. We have 2 fire strikers. I left a bunch of matches at the Mountaineer's hut. I forget. I mean, I got 42 and 28, and I had over 100 and some of these. I only took 30. So if I miss a pack of matches somewhere, I'm not terribly worried about it. Nada. Alright. I think lockers and bags. We'll check those.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yay, the 400th wool sweater. Ooh, we need those. We have a bunch of them, but none of them out here. Well, it's on the floor, so I may as well pick it up and drop it by the door. The only worry I really have about not really looting the dam is like missing out on a revolver or something. I don't know where the new variants spawn.
I think I can use this.
So I mean, I guess there is that. You'll only say if I miss something if it's a weapon or something important. That sounds good, to be honest. Because really, I mean, yes, we have the stalker items, but we still have interloper amounts. So most of this is going to be empty, and it's just a whole bunch of time to look for nothing. I've seen interloper players just not even loot a lot of the areas. And again, it comes down to I really don't think I'm going to find anything that's better than what we already have. But I am getting excited because when we go up to that next floor... Oh, I see that book. We are going to find at least one arrow. I'm just kind of... doing a semi-decent search here. At least this way when I come back I know that I've looted this whole area. Maybe doing it in stages is a better idea. Still nothing in there. On Interloper, you only loot the dam if you're looking for time to kill and you already have a pile of meat outside. But you do check the lockers, though. Yeah, that seems about right. Maybe there's one in the door. Please be one. Yes. That's another arrowhead. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs and look for the rifle. But first, I'm gonna drop off all this wood by the fire barrel. Damn it, come on. Ah, for... FFS, okay? I'm just gonna say FFS on that. That was annoying. Look at all the books. I bet we can get over it this way. Oh, you know what? Put that away. Well, luckily this one's not too full, so it won't take too much. Probably won't end up having to break this one down. You used to, back in the day, be able to find something down there. And I always never come up here because there's never anything up here. They should add a chance for something to spawn up there. No soda. Well, the rifle should be up here. This is the third place that we've checked. So oh, we got a flare in there. We don't need a flare though. And right as I say we don't need a flare, we get a flare. There it is. My favorite rifle in the game. If I had that rifle, we would have got 3 shots off on that bear that attacked us in Timberwolf Mountain. And since we're already up here, we may as well check up here. Just so we know we don't have to come back. Yeah, the famous vanishing rifle. That's one of its secret abilities. That makes me not want to use that rifle, even though it's my favorite of all of them. But at the same time, you have to get attacked for that to happen, right? And what happens when it vanishes? Like, do you just not, you don't have it anymore, ever? Or does it respawn somewhere and you have to go find it again, or like what? Because I think if it just vanishes and is completely gone forever, maybe I won't use it. Because I don't want that to happen. I'll wait for a patch where they specifically say the Von rifle will not disappear on you. Alright, are you gonna let me over this time? I feel that that's way harder to get over now than it used to be. If you use a rifle, you use the curators. Oh, I really like the quick firing of the Vaughn's rifle though. I can walk upstairs like this. I can cross those logs in that coastal highway. Yeah, that's the one.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
But those chunks of steel that are no higher than the stairs are a big fat nope. Alright, you're done.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, that put that away when I pulled it to use it. No. I don't know if there's a locker over here. I don't think there is. What was that on the floor? Nothing. I know there's lockers over here. We need food. That's another potential reason for looting this area. We got 160 of water. We'll get a whole bunch. Yeah, how about stepping over a wire? They're all sparking and you're just like, nah, I'm gonna drag my feet over top of it. I don't really mind that one too much, though. And honestly, I mean, if they made that easier to get over that metal area, noobs wouldn't die on there very often. I told you the other one on the other side, I died in a run one time because I thought if I run, I can make it over that. But then I got stuck on it and I died. And I just shook my head and I'm like, you're an idiot. Why would you run over the sparking wire? May as well loot that. Alright, next time we come back, we're gonna have to check a lot of this area. Yeah, sometimes they catch you out because for just that very reason. Sometimes they're easier to get over, but then there's an aurora and all of a sudden it's like it multiplied its height. I didn't want that. I will loot this little area just because.
This will come in handy.
Well, I don't mind finding the soda. Alright, you are empty. Time of day, we got, let's harvest that. And let's harvest that so we don't have to carry it. Alright, what do we got for food? We can drink this. We can eat these. I'll do this. And we'll do this. You know what? I'm gonna take that and just drop it at the camp office. It'll look pretty. We're a little bit overweight. We're not terribly bad, though. Oh, you're gonna pull that out first. Now, with that Vaughn's rifle disappearing when you get attacked, is that only when you have that weapon drawn? I'm not even gonna search the trailers. Or is that also if, say I'm using the bow, and it's just in my inventory? There's one to ask. Coach has lost it at least 3 times, so he's the one who would know. I think it's the easiest of all the rifles to find because all of its spawn locations are so close together. The urge to grab cattails is huge right now. But at the same time, oh, we got birch bark. I'm just gonna take these two. I'm not gonna take that third one. Yeah, I'm just gonna take these two. I'll be happy when I can drop all these books off at the camp office. It doesn't look like we have a moose. That looks like markings. No moose. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Well, while I'm here... Oh, I got more than enough. And... maybe... There we go. I have 2 arrow shafts on me. That I brought from the, Mountaineer's hut. So we'll have 12 arrows once we make those. So we're gonna go right to the camp office. I don't want to loot anything else with our weight being what it's at. I will loot the hunting blind, and that's likely a deer carcass. You wonder why you can't shoot the crows. Or the owls and woodpeckers that you can hear. Well, those ones are obviously just ambient sound. The crows... You know, well... I don't see a crow... I mean, with the way this game is, I don't see a crow offering a whole lot of anything other than just feathers.
This'll come in handy.
Like, I can't see them putting too much meat on a crow, but it would still... I mean, he already made ptarmigans, so... But good luck hitting one of those things. That'd be pretty tough. I think they would have to change how the crows work. Yank this out, because we should probably have a wolf up here. A crow could give 1 kilogram predator meat and 4 feathers. I think 0.8. 0.8, 0.7 kilograms. I'm gonna grab cattails. I don't think there's a wolf out here. He might be further up. We should find a couple of cans of food at the camp office, but... just so our situation's not so dire. We'll take these. Sometimes I wish you could see these better against the background, but at the same time, I understand why you can't, because you can then not really miss them. And missing a cattail could be the difference between losing well-fed and not losing well-fed, so... Hey, RA, welcome in. How are you today, bud? Yeah, RA is in the house. Alright. Hey, puppy, puppy, puppy. There we go. Not like yesterday where I was shooting a little bit almost too late yesterday. I thought I'd go early. Just don't go filling the last minute of the stream with puppies.
Precious from the hobbits' pockets. We love them. Thank you.
Well, Me10, you just asked for it. They're gonna do it. Ooh, feathers. I don't really need these feathers. And you know what? I'm walking too slow, so... let's eat. Thank you, Dr. Kane, for the bits. You're shaking your head. You asked for it. They were quiet. You had to wake them. I think they're all worn out from yesterday. And Mita knows he poked the bear. Yesterday... Oh. RA, thank you so much for that. Yesterday was my best stream, I think, of all the... I mean, it's always hard to top the very first one. It's also very hard to top the very... nice try. Nice try, Me10. I looked. It's also hard to top the first stream as an affiliate. But yesterday is right up there with those two. Wow, that's twice in one stream. I should lose my license. Thanks, RA. What I was saying is not too exciting. I am going to take all the cattails that I can see here, because some of these are a little difficult to see. And in my last run, I know I missed a few. I don't remember if it was because I just thought I had enough or if I actually missed them. But we got good visibility today, so I prefer to know that they're just not here. Think there's any on that side? And there might be one or two more over here. I want to check this little cluster. I don't think this cluster has any. Well, and I'm wrong. It's got two. Alright. Grabbing a cattail is not enough time to grab a sip of your coffee. Just in case y'all were wondering. I will do it on the walk to the cabin. Alright, what do we got? We have 16 cattails. We should be good. I'm not going for the ptarmigans. Alright, what we're gonna do here... Oh, and you know what? I'm still carrying that second bedroll, y'all. Idiot. We are going to loot this. And... you know what? And I'm cleaning it up too, because this is a main base. So it needs to be tidy. So every can, every piece of paper, every book.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Oh, we got a line. Do we have a hook? Yes, we do. Auto walks for sipping the bev. Yes, and you know what the funny thing is? I said that I was gonna do it, and then I didn't do it.
I think I can use this.
Well, there's lots here. I can do it now. And I nearly dumped it all over myself. Would have been awesome. Tilted back just a little bit too far. Got it on the cheeks. So happy now that I don't have the beard, because that would have been annoying. Oops, whoops, whoops. Is there anything? Nope. Here's an idea. Declare your main base in a different location each run. Well... I kind of have my areas for each region. And I mean, can you imagine going to Coastal Highway and not using the Quonset? With that massive floor? You know what I can drop? I dragged that junk clothing here. For no reason. Books. Valuable books. And we have a third bedroll. Alright, we're gonna dump 2 of these here. Those stack there nicely, I don't know why. But I feel good when they do it. I've given up looking at those notes. I think I've done it enough times that...
I'll take it.
Your plan is to actually use the rabbit snare at least once. That's not a bad idea. Or even saying like, okay, in this run I have to snare 10 rabbits. Like, that's what I like to do,
Oh, I'm starving.
is have some kind of objectives for myself. That's what I love about the signal void, right? It gives you a reason to go outside during an aurora, but it also gives you something to do. Alright, these papers can all go there. You know what I'm gonna do? We've basically looted this whole area. It's almost nighttime. I'm gonna drop some of these things here. And how much coal did I have? 15.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
That's good enough for now. I'm gonna end the stream here. So for those of you on YouTube who are watching, thank you for joining. And I will see you tomorrow.